On the run and being hunted by the Blood Queen, what exactly does the future hold for our heroes in Dr. Aphra number 7? So as we kick off right into the 3rd chapter of the Screaming Citadel, we see our heroes are on a run. Mainly due to the fact that everything that could have went wrong has went wrong. And just as Luke and Aphra think that they've been cornered and have nowhere to run, we see a spaceship crash through the wall. This just so happens to be Han Solo and the crew. Although one person isn't as happy to see them alive. This happens to be Sana, who takes a quick shot at Dr. Aphra. Luke ends up pulling up his lightsaber and blocking that kill shot. Quickly, a debate sparks up, and Luke ends up saying that this was his idea to join Dr. Aphra, that she wasn't scheming or anything like that, although she really was, but he's here by his own will. Triple is quick to say that, hey, if you don't trust her, maybe you should just execute her. Man, this droid, is he loyal to anybody? Luke is quick to jump in and say, listen guys, Leia, everybody, she's my friend, I trust her, and she's in on this with us, whether you like it or not. Han quickly jumps in and says, listen guys, we need to find a direction. Any direction that's away from those guys, who just so happens to be everybody chasing after them, which of course leads us to a giant gun battle, as the rebels quickly retreat inside of a random facility. Inside, as they hurry to seal the doors, we see that there are some weird tubes with some weird experiments going on. It turns out that there are some very lethal species and bugs in these tubes. As a matter of fact, they are so lethal and deadly that not even the Empire is willing to weaponize them due to the mass destruction they could cause, even if the slightest accident was to happen. Luke and Aphra both agree that what's happening in here pretty much should be revealed to everybody so they know about the corruption. And then the two share a very great moment with Aphra talking about her history and how she's actually part of the Empire and why. And there are some really great moments during this conversation where there's a lot more to Aphra than we know. She's a lot more like Han than we all think, and Luke even points this out. As the two are right near a door, we see it open up and the Blood Queen emerges. Luke is forced to kneel right in front of her, while Aphra pretty much has a contingency plan that isn't going to cause her to do the same thing. Unfortunately, Aphra is pretty much just out to look out for herself and not anybody else. As Han doesn't think the Queen is as powerful as she is, she actually ends up getting control of him. Sana and Leia are able to escape thanks to the help from Aphra. As Leia and Sana are able to escape the facility, they witness some giant, crazy-looking, armored-up dudes. Quickly escaping into another facility, they're trying to get the doors closed as soon as possible. As the soldier busts through the doors and about to take them out, we see the local Wookiee here that came with Aphra loses his mind, and things are about to get dangerous and bloody. Dr. Aphra number 7, Screaming Citadel Part 3 is an alright comic. It's definitely the worst of the crossovers so far, but that's probably because it's a middle issue and it just kind of has to build up to what's ultimately going to be a decent conclusion, I feel. Overall, the art also takes a slight hit, but that was kind of expected. Yeah, this one, 6.5 out of 10.